Okay, so requirement number 1, uthi senze a statement of comprehensive income. Remember, a statement of comprehensive income senza sisenzela ukuthi sithole ini i-net profit at the end. That's the purpose of doing a statement of comprehensive income. So now kunama-methods awu-2 asetshenziswayo ekuthenini sikwazi ukugcina senze njani sitholile leyo net profit leyo. Remember ukuthi if kuthiwa yenza statement of comprehensive income using i-function method, ama-expenses wakho usuke uzowagroupa according to ama-functions. Ngamanye amazwi ama-expenses angeke uzowaliste nga-one 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 masulaphaya kuma-other expenses in your statement of comprehensive income. So in this case ekuthiweni laphaya ku-bullet number 2, Corporate Academy classifies their expenses according to their function. Administration and distributions are functions of this business. Okusho ukuthi wena ama-expenses aqondene no-admin uzowabala wodwa eceleni uthole i-total yakhona bese uyayithatha uyifaka kuma-other expenses as ama-administration expenses. Again, ama-expenses afola ngaphansi kwe-distribution nawo uzowabala wonke uthole i-total yakhona bese uyifaka nakhona as ama-distribution expenses. Senza kanjalo makuthiwe function method. If kuthiwe sebenzisa i-nature method, uzothi sales minus cost of sales uthole i-gross profit u-add ama-other incomes uthole i-gross income. Then mase kumele ususe ama-other expenses uzobe usuwalista nga-one 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 nga-one. If there is depreciation uzoyifaka yodwa. If kune-impairment loss uzoyifaka yodwa. Ufaka nanoma yiphi expense uyayilista nga-one nga-one njengoba besenza e-high school. So iyona nature method leyo ile income statement oyaziyo vele nawo kade usuyenza. But i-function method ifuna ukuthi ama-expenses uwagroupe according to their functions. Enye into ebalulekile kumele uyazi nge-function method ukuthi lapha ekugcineni, remember ukuthi siba nento ekuthiwa i-interest expense. If usebenzisa i-nature method, i-profits before interest expense imayinaza ne-interest expense angithi ngokwaka-nature method kube nento ekuthiwa i-profit before interest expense bese umayinaza i-interest expense. If usebenzisa i-function method kusho uthini? Uthi profit before finance cost. I-finance cost ne-interest expense into efanayo, but if kuthiwa sebenzisa i-function method you should make sure ukuthi it's profit before finance cost. Esikhundleni so-interest expense kumele ufake bani? O-finance cost. Njengakule activity unikeziwe i-finance cost engithi i-finance cost nansiya yi-15,000. Shuthi wena uzoba no-profit before finance cost kabani? Uzobe usubalile bese kuyima uzomayinaza u-finance cost ka-15,000. If kuthiwa sebenzisa i-nature bazosebenzisa i-interest expense instead of u-finance cost. Shuthi uzoba no-profit before interest expense bese umayinaza nani? Ne-interest expense. Okay, asibaleni-ke. So if kuthiwe sebenzisa i-function method again ngiyasho ngithi ama-expenses uyawagroupa according to ama-functions. Okusho ukuthi uzohambe kuma-expenses wakho uqale ngetafula lama-classification of expenses. Uwabale ukuthi okay, under u-administration ilawa, under u-distribution ilawa. So laphaya nawo ama-expenses siwanikezwe ku-trade balance angithi. Aqala laphaya ku-water and electricity. Kancane guys. Okay guys, I'm back. Ngiyaxolisa. Bese laphaya kuma-expenses ukuthi okay, since sitsheliwe ukuthi we have to use i-function method, sekumele siqale senze njani? Siwagroupe according to ama-functions. So So the first expense in water and electricity, depreciation, and packaging expense, salaries and wages, as well as increment loss. Wonke lawa amounts ayini angama-expenses. Ngisazwakala guys, ngibona ngathi network ihambile nje.
Uyazwakala sis.
Okay. So lapha ku-bullet number 2, angivalela umnyango. Ku-bullet number 2, Tiwe Corporate Academy classifies their expenses according to their function. Administration and distributions are functions of this business. Depreciation of office equipment is 60% of the depreciation expense, and the remaining balance is for company delivery vehicles. So lapha i-depreciation expense esinikeziwe yubani i-250,000. Bayakutshela ukuthi kule 250,000 u-60% we-office equipment, and siyazi ukuthi into ethinta i-office ifola ngaphansi kwani ku-administration. Then the remaining balance is for company delivery vehicles okuqondene nobani no-distribution. Futhi uzobe usuwenze njani? Uzobe usuthi 250,000 times u-60%, uthole i-depreciation yaka-admin. %60 ka-250,000 iphuma malini? 150,000. So usuyaqala uyadweba itafula lakho, ngiyacela ukuthi ngikwazi ukudweba, but uma usudweba uzoba no-admin, ube no-distribution, then ube no-depreciation as expense. I-depreciation expense isiyonke iyi-250,000. Bakutshelile ukuthi 60% owama-office equipment, then the remaining is for company delivery vehicles. Futhi 60% ka-250 owe-admin, then 40%, which is the remaining balance, owaka-distribution. Kuzobe seku-250 minus u-150, noma 250,000 times 40. Which gives us 100,000. Okay, so i-calculation yokuqala leya yi-depreciation. Le yaka-admin, le yaka-distribution. So the first thing on your classification of expenses table, uzobala i-depreciation ihlukanise kanjeya. Bullet number 2, salaries and wages are paid in a ratio of 5:3 for accountants and delivery guys. Again, ama-accountants enza umsebenzi wani ka-admin. Futhi kuma-administration function, we're expecting to see ama-salaries awu 5/8. So add to 5 no-3 loya, ukhiphele u-8. So i-salaries and wages eqondene no-admin, uzothatha i-total yama-salaries of 300,000, we times it no 5 out of 8. You should get 187,500. So le portion le iqondene nama-salaries ama-accountants, of which ama-accountants afola ngaphansi kwe-administration function. Phinde futhi uzobala ama-salaries ka-distribution. Wona azoba u-3/8. Uzothola u-112,500. So kwi-classification of expenses table, ubala in manje ama-salaries uyahlukanisa aka-admin naka-distribution. Ukhumbule guys ukuthi ekugcineni sifuna ukuthola kahle sifuna ukuthola i-total yama-admin expenses ne-total yama-distribution expenses. Bullet number 3. Packaging expense was paid for 13 months. Remember guys ukuthi every time wenza a statement of comprehensive income or statement of financial position, you have to remember accruals, prepaid expense, income received in advance, accrued income, and accrued expenses. Okuno accrued kusho ukuthi there is an income or there is an income esi-enile but asikakayitholi, there is an expense esi-incurrile but asikakayikhokhi. So each and everything accrued, it falls within a financial period. Then prepaid expense sikhokhe kwaze kweqa, there is a period esikhokhele esingakafiki kuyona. And as for income received in advance, kune-income esi-enele i-period esingakafiki kuyona. So thina ka-accounting we're only interested kuma-incomes and expenses esibe nawo during i-financial period. Shuthi ongale kwe-financial period asikufaki. So siyazi ukuthi i-financial period yethu yi-12 months. So the moment besitshela ukuthi there's a packaging expense paid for iy'nyanga eziwu-13, shuthi kunale nyanga eyodwa e-extra. Okusho ukuthi la sine-prepaid expense. I-prepaid expense yethu sizoyibala kanjani? Nansa imali ye-packaging expense lapha ku-trial balance yi-26,000. So ngoba thina sinenyanga eyodwa e-extra okumele siyikhiphe kuloya 26,000, sifuna ukuthola ukuthi ngenyanga imalini ebesikhokha. 26,000 divided by 13 months. Futhi ngenyanga besikhokha u-2,000. Le nyanga yesi-13 i-extra ayifoli i-financial period yethu. Futhi njengoba ingafoli kwi-financial period yethu kumele siyimayinaza lapha kuloya 26,000 esukhokhile. Zobe usuwenza kanjani-ke? Suzobe usuthi 26,000 esukhokhile minus 2,000 bengamele sukhokha osizofaka kunyaka wawo next year kube u-24,000. So wena mawubuyela lapha kwi-table lakho le-classification of expenses, since i-packaging expense ingangeni ku-admin, ingangeni ku-distribution, uzoba nekalamu yesithathu yama-other expenses. So kuleyo kalamu yesithathu yama-other expenses uzo-add-a ini? I-packaging expense kabani? Ka-24,000. Why sifaka u-24,000? Ingoba u-24,000 owey'nyanga eziwu-12. Siwususile u-2,000 ngobani? Ubungafoli kule financial period esikuyona. Izwakala guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so lo 24,000 uzoya kuma-other cost. Then another expense esinayo. Another expense esinayo engangeni ku-admin, ingangeni futhi kwi-distribution function, ileya impairment loss. Impairment loss guys, ifana ne-depreciation, akufani but kuyafana indlela abaku-treat-a ngayo. So impairment loss nayo iyangena kwi-statement of comprehensive income kuma-other expenses. So ngoba ingangeni ku-admin function, ingangeni ku-distribution function, shuthi izongena kanye naleya packaging expense kephi kuma-other cost. Shuthi kuma-other cost uzoba nani? Ne-impairment loss. Impairment loss ya 5,000 nayo izongena kuma-other cost. Ngayenza guys imemo yale test, ngayisenda futhi egroupini, but sengiyayenza nje ngoba khona mhlawumbe abantu ababe nama-questions. So we have admin function with distribution function. Then since i-packaging expense ne-impairment loss ingangeni ku-admin, ingangeni ku-distribution, you have to open ikalamu yesithathu yama-other expenses noma yama-other cost. Ufake impairment loss ya 5,000, ufake i-packaging expense yabani? Ya 24,000. Then masiqhubeka namalokhu njani laphaya ku-information esinikeziwe. Kuthi wena water and electricity is allocated to administration function 2 times as much as it is allocated to a distribution department. If ubona into kanje, kusuke kusachaza yona lento ye-ratio, it's just that now sebesebenzisa isiNgisi. But i-water and electricity sizoyi-allocate 2 times. Bese kuthi 2 times to administration function, then allocate 1 time to in a distribution department. So it's more like it's a ratio of 2:1. Ngeke kuhlezi ku-2, kungaba u-3 times as much as it is allocated. Uma ku-3 times as much as it is allocated to another function ethile, shuthi kuzoba u-3:1. If it's 4 times, it's 4:1. So kuyafana nale ratio le kade sisebenzisa la. I-water and electricity. I-water and electricity iyaka-admin neyaka-distribution. But eyaka-admin izoba u-2/3 because u-2:1, it gives you a total of 3. Shuthi u-admin uzoba u-2/3, then i-distribution uzoba u-1/3. I-water and electricity expense esi-incurrile imalini. Yabuyela lapha kwi-information yakho. I-water and electricity 150,000 nansi laphaya. So ukuze uzothola i-admin uzothini? 150,000 times 2/3. Times 2/3 uthole ukuthi imalini yi-100,000. Then uphinde ubale i-water and electricity expense eqondene ne-distribution. Masuyibala yona uzoyibala as 1/3 times 1/3. Vele kuzobe sekuyi-difference between 150 minus 100 suthi ubani? U-50,000. Ilokho nje kuphela bekulindelekile. So how many admin you have? Une-depreciation yaka-admin, unama-salaries aka-admin, bese kuzoba i-water and electricity yaka-admin angithi. Shuthi u-administration wakho u-150,000 we-depreciation plus ama-salaries akho ka-187,500 plus i-water and electricity ya-100,000. Then mawuku-add-a kuzokunikeza your total administration cost. Total admin expenses. Uzo-add-a zonke izinto ey'ngena ngaphansi ka-admin, it should give you u-437,500. Then kube u-total distribution expenses. Kumele akukhiphele cela ningibalele, uzothi 100,000 depreciation ye-distribution plus ama-salaries aka-distribution 112,500 plus i-water and electricity ya 50,000. Cela ningibalela guys.
262,600.
253,600.
262,500.
262,500. Okay, ngiyabona. Then once usunayo total admin expenses ne-total distribution expenses, khumbula ukuthi besinekalamu yesithathu yama-other cost angithi, which we have to calculate the total other cost. Zothini impairment loss layer ya 5,000 plus u-24,000, which gives us u-29,000. So usunawo-ke ama-expenses wakho according to their functions. Uzoqala wenze itafula uwa-allocate kahle, then uthole ama-totals wakho. So ama-totals wakho uzobe usuwenza njani? Uyowathatha uwafaka lapha kuma-other expenses. Uqhamuka usuthi admin expenses, distribution expenses, nama other expenses or other cost. Ungenzi ama-calculations we-statement of comprehensive income, wenze isigxigixi lapha kuma-other expenses, yenza nje into clean classification of expenses uveze wonke ama-workings akho ngendlela ezocaca. Sizwana? Okay. So once usuyenzile i-classification of expenses, nansi i-bullet ikhuluma ngani nge-net realizable value of inventory. I-NRV, it's more like they're telling you ukuthi ena ngomhla ka-31 December 2020 sithe masibheke i-inventory esinayo sathola ukuthi kahle kahle ihleli ku-50,000. So i-NRV if uyinikeziwe at the end of the year uzobe usuhamba uya kwi-trial balance uyobheka i-inventory ukuthi thina besiyirekhode it's how much. So if ubheka laphayana ama-inventories esiwarekhode ngo-80,000. If uzokhumbula e-high school with something ebesibiza nge-trading stock deficit, remember ukuthi into eyenzeka laphayana kwakufike kube ukuthi sine-inventory kwi-trial balance bese kube ukuthi mase kuphela unyaka senza i-stock taking. If i-stock esisibalile at the end of the year siba sincane kunalesi esisirekhode kwi-trial balance, isiba ne-trading stock deficit ebikade iyi-expense. So it's one and the same thing. It's just that now sebesebenzisa amagama athe ukuba advance. If i-inventory ela kwi-trial balance inkulu kune-net realizable value osuke uyinikeziwe, uba ne-inventory write down. Icishe ibe yinto efana ne-trading stock deficit. So siba ne-inventory write down uma kuwukuthi i-NRV was less than i-inventory less than i-cost esirekhode ngayo i-inventory kwi-trial balance. So thina kwi-trial balance sazi ukuthi i-inventory yethu it's worth u-80,000 only to find out ukuthi kahle kahle it is only worth u-50,000. So your inventory write down uzoyithola nge-difference between the two. I-inventory kwi-trial balance worth 80,000 minus i-NRV yakho ewu-50,000. So our inventory write down is 30,000. It's inventory write down. Inventory write down increases our cost of sales. Sithi masufika laphaya kwi-statement of comprehensive income uzo increase ama cost of sales wakho ngale inventory write down. It increases cost of sales. Iphinde iyovela kwi-profits before tax notes. Who recorded, lawyer? I-profit before tax notes kumele ibe ne-inventory write down. Futhi inventory write down uyifaka endaweni eziwu-2. We-increase ama-cost of sales lapha kwi-statement of comprehensive income, uphinde uyifaka kwi-profit before tax notes uma kuwukuthi bekuthiwe yens. Then the last bullet ikhuluma ngani ngama-dividends. Kuthiwa ama-dividends of 180,000 were declared on 31 December 2019. The company also declared another 150,000 dividends on 31 December 2020. Thina senzela muphi unyaka? If ubheka lapha kwi-trial balance, information esinikiziwe kuthiwe for the year ended 31 December 2020. Shuthi unyaka wethu uphela nini? Ngo-31 December 2020. Sinyaka ka-2020 shuthi uqale ngoJanuary this year. Ama-dividends affecta a-statement of changes in equity. But sifaka ama-dividends paid kuphela. So if ama-dividends adeclarishiwe last year, in this case unyaka wethu Lulu 2019. So ngoba ama-dividends were declared last year, abe esekhokhwa the following year. Shuthi lawa ka-180,000 siwakhokhile ngo-2020 because asikwazi ukudeclarisha ama-dividends ngo-2019 sijike singabakhokheli futhi in the following year. Because masideclarisha ama-dividends, it's more like we're reminding our shareholders ukuthi asikhohli ukuthi siyanikweleta and nizowathola ama-dividends wenu. So any dividends declared in the previous year, they are automatically paid in the current year. If we declared ama-dividends this year at the end of the year, sisuke singawakhokhile, we just declared them. So asuke a-liability, aze abe payable nini the following year. Shouts ena lapha kwi-statement of changes in equity, ama-dividends paid azobe 180,000. Lawa esiwadeclarishe ngo-31 December 2020 asiwakhokhanga. Ima sizowakhokha mase siphinde savula futhi in the following year. If bekuthiwa senze statement of financial position, lawa ama-dividends ka-150,000 bezongena kuma-current liabilities as shareholders for dividends ngobani? Ayi-current liability, siyabakweleta sibakhokhelanga. Ngaphambi kokuthi ngize ngiyokwenza i-statement of comprehensive income, ukhona onombuzo? Ngale nto engisayichazile so far noma ufuna ngimphindele?
Mina ungiphindela kancane lapha ku-inventory write-down.
Okay, inventory write down izokwenzeka uma kuwukuthi unikeziwe i-NRV. I-NRV oyinikeziwe incane kune-cost price esirekhode ngayo inventory ekwi-trial balance. So i-inventory write down izokwenzeka uma kuwukuthi unikezwe i-net realizable value, and leyo net realizable value onikezwe yona it's less than i-cost esirekhode ngayo inventory kwi-trial balance. In this case, i-inventory lapha kwi-trial balance sirekhode ngo-80,000. Masirekhoda ngo-80,000, siyatshelwa lapha at the end of the year ukuthi no, le inventory ni-recognize ngo-80,000 kahle kahle fuze ngabe niyi-recognize ngobani? Ngo-50,000. So uma kuwukuthi i-NRV is less than i-inventory oyinikeziwe noma elapha kwi-trial balance, ubusuba nani ne-inventory write down. I-inventory write down izokwenzeka uma i-net realizable value incane kune-inventory. Ngize ngenze i-example ngiyi-trading stock deficit yase-high school ukuthi ena sizobe sithi thina sine-stock sa-80,000. Mase sesibala i-stock nga-one siyathola ukuthi no, i-stock sethu kahle kahle siwu-50,000 noma si-worth u-50,000. Bese senzenjani? Bese sithi okay, isho ukuthi i-difference ifana ne-expense. Ngenzeka ukuthi i-stock esidukile noma sidayimethekile, izinto ey'kanjalo yabo. But in this case basebenzisa u-NRV. Abasho ukuthi i-stock besibalwa yabo. So basebenzisa i-NRV, and I'm telling you ukuthi if i-NRV is less than inventories esirekhode kwi-trial balance iba ne-inventory write down. So it's no longer trading stock deficit, uyabona?
Yebo, ngiyabona.
So inventory write down increase ama-cost of sales, uphinde uzoyifaka kwi-profit before tax notes. Khona omunye onombuzo? Okay, so sengenza statement of comprehensive income. Sengichaze yonke into guys. So if ukuthi uba nombuzo uzokumisa. I-structure simi kanjani? We have ama-sales minus cost of sales. Kube i-gross profit. Ama-sales wethu kwi-trial balance sithola ukuthi awu-1,980,000. Then ama-cost of sales abe yimalini? If usufika la you open brackets, ama-cost of sales awu-730,000. Then you have to add the inventory write down ya 30,000 le bese sibalile. Then uthole i-total is 760. Then your gross profit, remember it's negative. Then your gross profit will be 1,220,000. Then from here, you have to add other incomes. My other incomes is now rent income, my dividends received. Rent income yethu ibimalini 15,000. Then dividends received are 50,000. So you have a total of other incomes of 65,000. Uma kuwukuthi unombuzo ngicela ukumise, but wonke lama incomes lawo ngiwathathe kwi-trial balance. Then after other incomes uba nani ne-gross income, which is gross profit plus other incomes. Gross income yakho ibe 1,285,000. Then once you have a gross income, you subtract other expenses. Remember, we're using a function method. Always list one, but we group according to our functions. We have admin expenses. We have distribution expenses. Then you have other expenses, other cost. Let me just say other cost. And total admin total. It's 437,500. Beka distribution ngoba ngithe imalini
286,500.
no, air distribution ngathi usufake nale packaging obengamele uyifake. U-262 nithe ubani? Nansi ama-amount engiwafunayo siwabalile nje lana. I-packaging ne-impairment loss ifake yodwa la kuma-other cost. Cela ngiphe i-total yama-other expenses uzowa-add wonke lawo 3.
It's 729,000.
729,000. So once usunawo ama-other expenses uyawuminus from i-gross income uthole i-profits. It's operating profits. Operating profit is the difference between gross income and other expenses. Shoot, it's 1,285,000 minus 729. It's 556,000. Then after operating profits, normally uba interest income, but in this activity asinayo interest income. So it's operating profits plus interest income. Interest income ayikho. Futhi siyayeqa. Then after interest income uthola i-profits before. Remember, profit before finance cost if it's a function method, and profits before interest expense if it's a nature method. So i-profit before finance cost iyalingana ne-operating profit ngoba asinayo i-interest income. Then bese uzominus your finance cost. i-finance cost kwi-trial balance you-15,000. Then after finance cost uzothola i-profit before tax. Profit before tax is 446,000. Then once also the profit before tax, you have to subtract the tax expense. Tax expense ibe-malini? 95,000. Then uzothola i-profit after tax. Izonqamuka noma nini, sacala uma inqamuka nijoyine using the same link. Profit after tax, it's
Sorry, profit before tax, I think 541,000, not 446.
okay, ngiyabonga. 541.
Yeah, bese kuthi profit after yona izoba u-446.
Okay.